Today we'll follow that command book, which command I have given, Linux command. Second one that will follow. I'll see what are missing. Okay. First of all, I'll solve the queries. Nil. What? You're getting no. What is the problem? Space. It's all about space only. Like if you do like you have done good thing, NKDIR f1.txt. Try like this only. Yesterday I have shared one document to you people. That is hold a second. Not this, not this, not this. Not this. So yesterday I have sent you this command, correct? Sir. This is what for first paper requirement. Okay? So first I did this. Permission done. Any question in permissions? How to give direct permissions I have told, correct? Yes. That command is not here. How to give direct permission? No, direct permission is not there. Now where is there? MKDIR minus M. It is not there. PWD command given, correct? Yeah. User management we have done. No, that I will show. But normally I have just created, correct? Yes, sir. This two I have done. How to create and how we can check. Now today we will see log. Tell. Yes, Usha? Any queries?
Sir, to remove these files inside the directory are not explained, sir. It's RMDIR.
You're removing the file.
Yes, sir, removing the file inside the directory.
Okay, fine. Detail queries.
That's it, sir.
Any other queries?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Visible? So first come to root, create one directory. So I'll get multiple directories, okay? Like file 1 slash file 2. Okay, then I'll go to inside file 1, file 2. Okay, I'll create some file like vi hello dot txt. Okay, today's topic. That will do. So now see, if I want to delete entire thing, first of all, rm minus r and then the file. Yes. Yes. Or directory is not empty, then tells you like this. So this is how we can delete. Now if I check, that file is not there. Clear, Usha?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yesterday we have seen that while creating our username and password, you can see some other information also. This is where we can see if I'm giving this command, I can see username, encrypted password. Okay, this is group ID, and then where it is saved directory, and this is their script. The Linux was bash scripting. Which script we are doing is showing that one. If I'm doing this, Kiran encrypted password will be there, or if there's no password, exclamatory mark will come. Okay. After that, you can see there are some numbers. Normally, whenever you create, whenever you create a folder or file in your Windows, okay, do you have any expiration date, like when it will expire, when it will delete, something like that? Unlimited, correct? You keep your folder for a long time, no problem, until and unless you delete or you format. Same thing here. The numbers you are saying here, na, all 999, 7 days and all, those are your folder option. Like for example, today you have shared one folder. You have shared one folder for some people, and you do not want that this folder should be shared after some time. Then you can specify the timing. You specify the timing, after that you delete. That is one option. So that's how we will change, we'll see now. This is default one. So in the notepad I have given. Not visible. Others can see now. You people can see. Sai only see. Sai, restart your site and do it again. It will be visible. I have shared my screen. Usha, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Krishna, Sai, your problem, your side. Okay. Now see, when I give this password command, I get this one, correct? Yes. So I have given, see, first one, login name. This one you have to write properly in a copy, huh? Afterward we get this file. Next, encrypted password, if X. Next one is user, first one is user ID. I have given here UID. I have explained here also, okay? Next one, group ID. Then one, home directory. This one. And then login shell. Okay? If you want to check password info, you will get like this big one, correct? First one, login password, then password assigned, then reference number. This one. This number is reference number. So one by one it will change. Day by day the number will change. Okay, next one is minimum password, timing, like length of the size, minimum how big, how small. So I have given 0. If you give 1 letter also, it will take the length of the password. Right? Yes? Any question? One right. Okay. Next one is maximum password age. So if you give 0 over here, no, not length, sorry, it is about age. The password will never expire for the users. Okay? Maximum I have given by default one 99999. Okay? Then warning days. When this 999 will come to 3, when 7 days will be left, it will give you warning. Please change your password. You have seen this one somewhere? Why, if you create an account, you get a prompt after 3 months, 3 or 4 months. Please change your password. Like the banks and all. That time they will give you. Same option they will do. You will do today that only. So those things you have to set. Next, warning days. Next, account expiry date. I have given a dot dot. This account will not expire. But if you want, you can change it. Okay, this is the meaning of that line. Interviewer might ask you the question saying that how will you identify this account will expire when, or how can you stop that account after certain days? So you have to say we have to change age. We change age of that user. Then down I have given. If I go to this location, okay, if I open this, I can go and change the location and I can change the default dates and all. So let's see. I'll do here only, you'll understand. Okay, either VI or Vim, whatever you like. Both are same. Scroll down, press I, and scroll down. You can see here maximum days, minimum length, minimum days. Okay, user ID from where to where, unique ID and all. So if I change here now, after that, whatever I will create, which is created, that will not change. Once you change here, and then you change, that will create. Now, after that, I will create a user. You can see the changes. Now you cannot see. Like because sir, you have created Kiran, Kunal, and Jeet. It should change there also. No, you are changing it now. It will change from right now. But if you want to change the older one also, you can change, but different way. So one by one, I am coming. So here I will change something. Instead of 999, I will give 10 days. Minimum days I am giving 2. Password length minimum I will give here 8. See here in down you are seeing the word replace. You can only replace it, huh? Just come here. You cannot delete. See, I cannot delete this one. Okay, only instead of pressing delete only it will go, or else your backspace will not go. Sometimes you say, sir, I am giving backspace not going because the option is replace. And here I am warning age, I am giving 3 days. What does it mean? Maximum days, 10 days, your account will be valid. Before 7 days or 3 days, he will give you age timing. Then you are going to be expired. Talk with your admin. Then he will come and change if you want to change. Next, I am changing my user ID. This is your, you can change. Now, why we change this one? To make groups. In upcoming class, we'll make group. You remember VLAN? What does it do? It groups your interface. Here we group with ID. This group to this group will be admin. This group to this group will be development. Not now. Upcoming class will be. So that time this is required. So remember. So maximum I am giving here. That means 1,000 users can be created with this group ID. Okay. Then I'm not changing anything. His user ID, group ID also I'll change. Let's make it same. Once done, escape, colon WQ. Okay, now let's check once again. cat/etc/shadow. Still same, now? Now I'll get one user. Okay. Let's see now. Changed. Understood? Once you change in the VM folder, it will start from that time, not the older one. Understood? How to change the minimum age, maximum age. If I want to check my user ID, I'll check here, not this, here. See, 2000 is starting. Next I'll clear, it will become 2001. Okay? Clear? No, one by one it's increase. 2000, 2001, 2002.
If you go on adding users, it will change to 2001.
Let's do it one more. Okay, next number. Or up to 3000. Because I have given 3000. Okay? You can try at home like giving from 2000 to 2002. Try to the third, it will not work. Okay? Clear? Online people?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, I want to change for particular user. But some default user is there, correct? Which I already have created. Now suddenly I want to know, okay, fine. I want to change it. He was admin now he's an admin. The normal user. So I have to change the timings and all. That one also you can be done. Okay? For that also I have given. This one. Change age -L, that is -L, then username. That is change age. So let's see. First one to check, next one to change, do it. If I give this, and let's give Kiran. So I can see when it is created. Okay, and I can see the default information. -L means list. Now I want to change. Okay. Now before that I change, I'll show this one also. For Kiran, whatever I'm saying, 999,777, I'm seeing here also, correct? Both output are same.
Yes, sir.
Here I'm getting individual one. Now I want to change. Just this. Enter. Now minimum password age 3. Maximum 10 days. Last date of change, it is 6. If you want to change today or from tomorrow or from after 3 days, you can give. If you want from today itself, press enter. If you want to change this, he will join from after 1 week. You know the timing, give the timing. Okay? Expression, same thing. By default, you need active only, correct? If you want to know after 5 days he will join, so I'll give -5 days here. After 5 days it will be inactive. 6 days it will open. Expiration date you can give here. Like after this date, the account will not be valid. Done. Now check.
Not deleted.
Change, huh?
Here not given, it will not get deleted.
It will be inactive.
Inactive.
You have to come and you have to just unlock it. It will be locked, unlock it to do. Clear how to change older one also? If you want to change from the beginning everything, then use that command, VIM command. If you want to change only for individual, then change age and that username. Clear? Sai, Usha, Sanjay joined.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sai Krishna, Sai Kumar, both of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sai Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Sai Krishna. Okay, fine. Okay. So addition done. If you want to check, any questions? Vinay is also there. Acha. Where is your friend? This one. The roommate. Vinay. Yesterday in room, today also in room. Vinay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Where are you?
Sir, in room, sir.
Aha. Online class got the room only sleeping and seeing, huh?
No, sir, I'm listening, sir.
You're listening. Okay. What about the CCNA practical?
Sir,
Not
we will do tomorrow, sir.
Acha. Don't do it. Forget.
No, sir, we will do tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Okay, now if I want to change the ID value, like whatever user ID you have, like for example, I want to make a group. I want to make a group of Kiran, Jeet, and somebody. As I told you, I group. I want their only ID values. You may say, okay, Kiran ID value is what? I'll not go and give that command, cat, etc, and all those things. Okay? If I want to check, I will just give this command, ID and that name. It will show me everything. Okay? Let's see. If ID and XYZ, whatever you have. You can see this one. Okay. Clear? Understood? Next, there are other command like when I give cat, not cat, this one. I see the entire list. I want to see only the top tail button. I'll give tail. Same command, just tail I'll give. Down part only it will show. See? Okay, from here I have given the command. Here it is showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. If I want to check top head, I'll give here head. Only head. If you want to check less, so just give less. So one by one it will come. Full will come, but you have to press enter, go down. So one by one to check. And normally when you give cat, something goes off. Now that is new, so you have only small, last part. When you are working for a company, there will be a lot of users. Okay, that time how will you check? So one by one you can check. If you want to see specific last 10, tell minus and 3, then give that. I have given that command also. Okay, not there. I'll give you that command. The tail command will be there. Here it is there. Okay, try this. Last 3, last 4, last 5. Just give that number over there. You will be knowing, okay, I need last 10 number. So who will create, he will know when it's created. On that number he will give. Or else failed, only last 10 will be clear. Clear? How to check what are the commands you have typed? Till now you have typed lot of commands, correct? I want to check that. History. So this is the commands. History if you give, it will give you whatever till now I have done from yesterday, everything. But default it will give you only 100 history line. After that it will just change it. Like if 101, first one will go. Okay, maximum buffer is 100. If you want to change the history size also, we can change. Okay, clear? Now for example, I want to apply this command. Which command? This. I don't want to write. Just I will give 31. A second. Method. I forgot one. How come? 31. There is one command. If you give that one, it can work. Okay. If I remember, I'll let you know. Yeah. Exclamatory mark. I'll show again. History. I want to take this. Okay. Then I will give an exclamatory mark. Okay. And that number 28. If I give this command will run. Cat slash etc slash password. Okay. If you do not want to write, you forgot, or just give exclamatory mark and give this. This line is not written in the copy. Just make it note. Okay. Now we'll talk about user mode. Okay. Now, how to log user? Okay. Let's see. Till here, anybody has any questions, queries, anything? Hmm. You can change. It is history that you can change. It's not like that. You can check history size, like 100 history size, 200 size, 300 size. That one you can do, but you cannot select like from here to here. The buffer size, history size we can change. Okay. Now what I'm going to show? Block user. Okay. Okay. So let's use this command. Hold on. Use either less, either cat. Huh? I use both always. So it's coming like. Okay. So you can see here directory. I'll copy this one. Okay, last one to show you the difference. If you want to move out of this, colon and Q. Okay, to come out of this. I got this. Okay. I got this when I have command this command. Yes, I will again use this command now. Okay, let's see. First, what you can understand with this password not assigned, correct? Yes, sir. So I'll give one password. How to give password? If I go to this, a user can change his password, but other user cannot change. Remember, from root to you can change only anybody's password, but my instead of user one, user can change his own password. So from here also I can change. Now give a password. Okay.
From root to zero to zero user name.
You have to come to a user. What? Password UWERTY. Correct. 1, 2, 3. Authentication token manipulation error. This is something new. Okay, let's go to root only now. I'll show that one also. Now let's change from here directly. We'll not waste our time. Something problem came. We'll see that one. Okay. I have given the password. Let's check the command now. With password, without password. This is without password, correct? Okay. Now I'm going to lock my user. And I want to see the difference. Where I can see the difference? How can I understand whether the user is locked or not? Okay. So commands are given, everything is given. Huh? Just you have to check. See, I have given, I think, no user mode lock, where it is. This one. User mode, but capital N. Don't get small n. If you get small n, it will become list. I'm saying again and again, it is case sensitive. Okay, it's case sensitive. User mode and the user name. Okay, now again this command. Again, I will take that one. Okay. So this one earlier when I copied, here it is the same. So if you are what no sir, what difference was it? Same only. I heard no sir. Achha. So in password directory, we will not understand whether the user is locked, unlocked, whatever. You don't just status. In password directory, you can see where it is created and which script it is using. Okay? Clear? Understood? But in shadow directory, you can easily understand. You can see here, while starting it, I am getting column, then my encryption started, correct? Here you see. One accelerator mark is there. In starting, one accelerator mark comes, that means the password, the user is locked. Okay? Understood? Online peoples? Usha, Sai, understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sandhya?
Yes, sir.
Next. Now if I want to unlock it, same capital U. No difference, capital U. See given. Okay, to unlock it. So please practice this page. This page is very, very important. Basic things required. Now what happened? Again, hang my system. Just a second, guys. My system got hang again. I'll just okay. So if I check now, cat slash etc shadow, I can see the exclamatory mark. Now user mode minus use and that. Now if I check, that mark is not there. So by saying this, we can understand whether my user is lock or unlock. If you want to lock somebody, you can lock like this. Now your practice will be you lock it out and then try to switch it. From root, it will go to the lock user because root can go anywhere. Okay, but user to user will not come. Even though you know the password, it will say unauthentication error. Okay, just practice you have to do. Today's topic, next topic will be copying files. I want to copy file, I want to rename the file, those things. Okay. Basically, if you want to copy in Windows, what do you do?
Select a file and copy it and paste it for you.
That means you copy from somewhere, you go to the destination. That is 2 times you have to go, correct? Yes. Can you copy a file from one directory and without going to the directory, can you paste? Not possible, correct? But here we don't have that option. So with commands only, we will do all those things. I will do this with the command only. Like I'll be in one directory, I'll check a directory, and where I have to send. Okay, that specification name I have to give. the properties, or else the two way of doing. One, either you be in the present directory and send to the what is the remote directory, or stay in the remote directory, copy from the present directory. Both way you can do. Thing is that you have to give specific that one path. The path is correct, everything will work. The path is wrong, it is not good. So here what I will do, here you can see there is a fold direct, this one, CD, on ISO file. Why ISO file is there? Because in my setting, till now I have mounted my file. Okay. So from here I am going to copy something and paste somewhere because I don't have any folder and files over here now. So I will take that one only. So the same example I have given here also. That to make you easy. CD, where we will find our file in run directory. Whenever you put any external storage, you will always go to run directory. Again, on interview question they will say, if you put an external storage, which directory you can see? You can see only in run directory. In other directory we can't see. Like pen drive, CD or anything you connect externally, you go to run directory only. Clear? So let's do. Okay. In here you can see package. So these are the package files inside that package. Okay. Now I am going to copy the entire thing into some directory. Okay. So where I am going to copy, okay, let's go here. And this, I will take this path var, okay. CD var. In here, I'll create one folder. I'll create one folder inside of this, and then I'll copy it. But I'll not do from here. I will do from my remote directory. Okay, same example I have given in the document also. So I'll go to my remote directory first. From there I will do. Okay. So first here I'll create that folder. So the reason I have from that command. Okay, space. No. Whichever directory I'm taking this directory. In here I'll keep one temporary file. Enter. Okay. Now let's copy. Copy path. Either you can give first check your path. Where you are. You cannot give only CD. Sorry. You cannot give only CP package. Okay, you should make a practice. So I'll give the entire path. Run, media, then root, file name, then package. Then where? Slash var slash what file I've created? Temp, na? Okay. Enter. CP omitted. Okay. If CP is not working, I'll use MB. MB means move. What happened? I stopped it. CD. Please give define command, not worked. Fine. CP9. I'll explain just a second. Let me check why did it work. What I did, I have given this command. See, this is means if I want to go inside entire directory if I want, so I went inside my package directory. Okay, there I have given CP. The RVF means your recursive value, that is Berberus folder, whatever files are there. Everything I want to copy. So everything means in Windows what we do? Control A. Here start. Here start denotes everything inside that package. And then your path. So once I did this, everything is copied. Now if I go there, cd/word, all folders copied. Clear? Understood? Any questions? Online people? Any questions? The command is this.
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
No. Okay, fine. Okay. Now I want to rename some folder. So let's come here. I have some folders now. Folder or file, like for example, where I've created it. cd/home. I think is I think I have done here only. In Jeet I have done, yes. CD. Okay. Some files are there Wednesday now. I want to change. MB Wednesday and today's what? Thursday. MB command is to rename. Or this command also can be used to move also. If I want to move from one directory to another, that I'll show later, not now. Move command required in some occasions only. That time I will show. And see. Okay. Clear? Any questions? Anything? Till now, any questions? Anybody, any questions, requirement? No. Usha, Sandhya. Some people didn't join only. Usha, any questions?
No, sir.
Yeah. Fine. I'll just show one more point and then tomorrow we can conclude our batch. Tomorrow we'll do assigning IP address. Last I will just show how to install any file. You can see when I copied some packages, correct, that time. cd/word/. Huh? PWE. I mean from root only I did now. I didn't go home. I was in route only. Okay. Just a second. I got a call. I'll call you after 5 minutes. Now, assume I want, see, this RPM is nothing, Red Hat Packet Manager. This is the installation file, like windows.exe or .msi, correct? Here RPM. Here no MSI file or something. And this is a package which is not installed directly. Minimum thing only it will install. So it is taking only 10 GB. And then if you want to install, you can install. So how will you install that? Same thing I have given, only one example. RPM minus QA. Sorry, this one. Where it is? Oh yes, IVH. Install Barbarous hashtag means this one hash tag. That tag you have to install. Then that file name. Let's do this one. Z. I am doing this. Okay, this file, last file I am doing. Whichever you want, you can take. Enter. Install. Now, if you want to download something and you want to copy, that also you can do. So those things I will do tomorrow. Tomorrow I will talk about IP address and then downloading files and all. And then if you have any doubts, we'll do, or else from Monday we'll start our Linux AWS Plus. This is what you need. More something is required, but not for AWS. So only for AWS I have done this. Again, there will be Linux class, Shellscript class after AWS. For DevOps, what is required, then I will teach. Okay, what we did now is only for Linux. That to know, to give you a basic understanding how to work and what are things are required. In upcoming class I will tell, like how to create index file, how to make web page, all those things I will show in cloud. Okay, clear? Online people's clear? Tomorrow will be a last class for your Linux. So whatever doubt, queries you have practiced today, now today you can go with that second file which I have given. Second file I have given 2 files, correct? This is the first paper. One more file I have given. Now go through that paper. And then if you don't find any answer, come to me tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do last class. Okay, and today somebody will share that 7.3. Please do it. Usha, you can take. Usha or Sai Krishna.
Sir, I have taken, sir, I have downloaded it.
You have downloaded. There's
Yes.
one more for them, na? Would read that host file.
Yes, sir, I didn't get space over there, sir. That's the reason. I gave the space and it is working now.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, then see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.